Welcome to our channel. Keep subscribing. Don't forget to like and make sure you share our stuffs on this channel. Presidency. APC leaders have resolved that it will be disgraceful to allow El-Rufai leave party without embarrassing him. The All Progressive Congress (APC) is reportedly finalizing plans to suspend and expel the immediate past governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, following allegations of anti-party activities. Party insiders at the APC national headquarters in Abuja, who spoke with The Sun, revealed that El-Rufai's expulsion has been under consideration since he was denied a ministerial appointment after his nomination by President Bola Tinubu was rejected by the National Assembly. The situation escalated last week when El-Rufai publicly criticized the APC at the National Conference on Strengthening Democracy in Nigeria, describing the ruling party as a party without ideals that has abandoned its founding principles. At the conference, the former minister of the Federal Capital Territory openly berated the party's leadership, lamenting a lack of internal democracy and functional party structures in the APC. Speaking as a discussant at the event, El-Rufai declared, "I no longer recognize the APC. No party organ has met in 2 years. No caucus, no NEC, nothing. You don't even know if it is a one-man show or a zero-man show. You cannot afford to be illiterate, semi-illiterate, and corny people as your leaders. This is why we ended up with the poor leadership we have today. The problems that led to the creation of the APC remain unresolved, but I no longer believe the party is interested in addressing them. The distance between me and the party is widening." APC leadership hit back at El-Rufai. The APC has strongly condemned El-Rufai's statement, with his National Publicity Secretary Felix Morka describing his comments as those of a desperate and aggrieved leader. Morka stated, "The bizarre suggestion by opposition figures like Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi, and recently Malam Nasir El-Rufai that our great party may be complicit in the internal corrosion of opposition parties is pitiful. Nigerians know better than to be distracted by the false alarms and hollow allegations of desperate politicians seeking political relevance ahead of the 2027 elections." APC National Secretary reacts when asked about El-Rufai possible defection to another party. APC National Secretary Ajibola Bashiru played down any concern, stating, "In Nigeria, political movements are fluid. There is no rigidity in terms of movement from one party to another. We have seen possible meetings and the pictures with the chairman of the Social Democratic Party (SDP) as if he wants to move. That is within his right. It is his personal decision whether to leave the APC or not." Plans for El-Rufai suspension and expulsion. A source of the APC national headquarters has however disclosed that rather than allowing El-Rufai to voluntarily leave the party, the leadership is activating internal disciplinary clauses to facilitate the suspension and eventual expulsion through his ward in Kaduna. "I can authoritatively inform you that the presidency and the leadership of the party at both national and state levels are angry with El-Rufai's attack on the party. They have also resolved that it will be disgraceful to watch him walk out of the party just like that without embarrassing him with suspension and expulsion. As such, every arrangement has been put in place to start his disgrace by activating his suspension from his ward very soon. It will climax with the state and national leadership confirming his expulsion from the party. The party can no longer take the insults and attacks and treat them with levity," the source revealed. Well, that is what is going on in APC now. Of course, nobody will rule out the singular fact that Malam Nasir El-Rufai is disgruntled. Of course, he felt probably neglected. Why did I say so? Looking at the fact that he worked tirelessly to make sure that this president is brought to power, and at the end of the day he is being sidelined, in quotes now, when the president publicly himself asked El-Rufai to wait in the country to join him for victory. Now, if the party's plan is to now disgrace El-Rufai, it's such a pity, because El-Rufai is of good, electoral value, and is a man of great asset even to their party, that's the APC. Whether we like it or not, we could see his activity as a minister of the Federal Capital Territory. We could also see his activity as the governor in Kaduna State. It is the reality that when you are in power, some people will like you while some will not. Some people's hurt will be good and some people's wound will be treated, and the reality remains that that is how life will be. So we don't expect El-Rufai to be in the good book of everyone, but then be it as it may, I don't think it's right for his party to disgrace him or to embarrass him before he willingly leaves. The secretary of the party has already, said it, that it's within his own right to decide to stay within the party or to walk away. Of course, El-Rufai has no moral right to publicly or openly begin to castigate his own party, but he has every duty, he's duty bound to speak on behalf of Nigerians before he begin to speak on behalf of his party. He's also duty bound as a party man to go in to meet, raise issues with the leadership of the party and let them come out to do the needful. Of course, if he says that no neck has been taken or attended in the last 2 years, no caucus has been called, and many normal things that are the normal activities of the political parties and have not been done in the last 2 years, of course there is need for the party to reasonably look at that. There is no sentiment in that. If that is true, they should do the needful. That means a good party man is calling the attention of the party to, or the party leadership to, their role, their duty, in order to continue to oil the wheel and the engine of the party to keep moving. Activities like the ones mentioned of by El-Rufai should be always be put in place, not that because he has now said this, they now begin to plan how to disgrace him, to explain him, and to also cause a dent to his political career or image. It ought not to be. He has every right to jump the ship if he so will, but the party should also rise above certain morals to make sure that the man that leaves today can still return tomorrow. We saw a Daniel Bwala who left and has returned to the fold. So El-Rufai has every right to express his grievances, while the party also have the right to respond positively. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe to our channel. Thank